I apologize for being late because I got distracted. Anyway, this video is I'm just gonna do we're gonna have a conversation about about this Super Bowl, okay? Because hold on one second. Hold on. Anyway, so um now I got distracted again. Sorry, folks, because I keep getting phone calls and text messages. All right, listen. So as I was saying, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl, which I already talked about a while back, and I was saying that most likely you would think it would be Taylor Swift, right? That would do the Super Bowl, since she hasn't really, been in, been in the Super Bowl, or whatever. But I mean, you know what I mean. She hasn't been the headliner at the Super Bowl. Anyway, so let me, like I said, I did a whole video on that, how it all connects to that I Pet Goat, because Taylor Swift is the I Pet Goat girl, okay? The one with the apple, she is the I Pet Goat girl. There's no, I've already explained it, and everything about her connects to the to the to that I Pet Goat, and Elvis, because Elvis is the real Antichrist. Trump is the image of the Antichrist. Okay, Trump is the Antichrist in the flesh, but it's really Elvis, the real Antichrist. And the apple represents. No, it's not Erica, that I Pet Goat girl. But I mean, yeah, I mean, there could be a represent. I'm not saying there's not a representation of it, but uh, it can also represent her. But it's really Taylor Swift that it represents. Okay, and I'll prove it to you how it represents her, because that I Pet Goat. For the people who don't know what the I Pet Goat is, it's a animated video that came out in 2012, and it showed a lot of, you know, foreshadowing of what happened, with a lot of stuff that happened in the future, and it's telling you that there's going to be a second 9/11, which I explained to you is 6/11. Okay, and it's not a coincidence that George Bush, when back then he was said to have been reading the My Pet Goat book upside down. Okay, just like I said, 9/11 turned it upside down. It's kind of like a 6/11, right? The 9 and 6, you turn it upside down. It's all about twins, because the 9 and 6 are, because Elvis was an identical twin, and that's why Trump is the replacement twin, and that's why you have the 69 in the in the womb. Okay, that's what the matrix is the womb, right? And and anyway, so let me tell you how it connects to Taylor Swift. Why it can, uh, there's actual proof, not just because she looks like the iPad goat creature. I mean, not because the Taylor Swift creature looks like the iPad goat girl, the blonde one with the apple. Let me tell you why. Okay, first of all, the apple represents Washington State, because they're going to take a chunk out of it. They're going to crack Washington State. Okay, and that's what they do in the iPad goat. The apple cracks. One part goes into the sea, which I already told you guys for years now. I've been telling you that Elvis is the beast out of the sea. And what are they showing? They're showing a lotus popping up out of the apple that's broken in half. They're telling you the beast is going to come up out of the sea, because the lotus is a rebirth. Okay. Anyway, so the apple represents Washington State, which is the apple state. Okay. And man, my breathing is so bad because of my allergies, folks. So hold on. And to prove that Taylor Swift is that Apple girl in the video, uh, So the apple girl's holding the apple and she drops the apple. That's what starts it, right? And Taylor Swift in 2023, okay? Taylor Swift, Apple Music Entertainer of the Year. Okay, in 2023, Taylor Swift was the Apple Music Artist of the Year. Okay, and this was late in the year when she won that in 2023. Like it was sometime in November or something. I can't remember. Anyway, or whatever, late in the year sometime. So then the creature goes to. By the way, in 2024, the very first day of the year, the new year, Taylor Swift was in the news. For what was she in the news for? For passing Elvis on the top Billboard 200 for most something. I don't know, who cares? But it was connected to Taylor and Elvis in 2024, the very first day of the year. That was the big news headlines, okay, for January 1st. And then in February, okay, in 2024, she won her, whatever the creature, she, he, who cares, it, they, whatever the creature is Taylor Swift. The creature won her 13th Grammy, which I'll explain to you why the 13 and 31 is so important, because that's the creature's favorite numbers, Taylor Swift. But let me just back up a little. So before the creature won Apple Music Entertainer of the Year in 2023, late 2023, I Pet Goat, the video, was taken down by the makers on their channel, Heliafont. Heliafont took the video down right around my birthday, September 4th or September 5th, they took it down. Nobody knows for sure the exact moment. They just know they're one day off or one day more, something like that, because they couldn't see it on this one particular day. So they don't know exactly when it went off. It's either September 4th or September 5th. Now, or September 6th, one of those days, okay? Everyone's saying it was September 5th, but pay attention. So around, like I said, it was around my birthday. So they took down the I Pet Goat video off of Heliafont, the channel that originally made the video, okay? Like I said, it's an animated video, which is, like I said, it's a really good video, creepy, And what did they do? As soon as Taylor Swift won its 13th Grammy, that very next morning, they put it back up, the video. And it'll show you that they put it back up. What day? Okay? Let me just, hold on, let me go to it. Heliafont, I Pet Goat 2. Let's see if it didn't even go to the video. Stupid. Give me a second. I'm not even looking at the chat, folks. I apologize. Look at this. I can't even find the stupid channel now. You got to be kidding me. They do this to me every time, man. Here it is. Okay. Let's see when the video was put up. It was put up on February 5th. And she won the Grammy on February 4th. She won her 13th Grammy, and she won another one also, but she won her 13th, okay? Which I told you, it's her favorite number. Just like the creature was at the 13th, her 13th game was the Super Bowl. When she went to the Super Bowl when the Kansas City Chiefs won, okay? Okay, yes. Anyway, so what's the reason why 13 and 31 is so important? So if you know my predictions, I told you that Washington State is going to be struck on June 11th. 6-11, which is, like I said, it's the same numbers as 9-11. The 6 and 9 just turned upside down, right? And look, so Taylor Swift, the creature's favorite numbers, give me a second here. let's I'm sorry about the squeaking chair, folks. Hold on. Taylor Swift's favorite numbers are 13 and 31. Yes, she also considers 31 to be lucky because it is the 13 spelled backward. Spelled backwards. Whatever. 1331. That's what it says, spelled backward. Anyway, yeah, so her favorite number is 13 and 31 is the backward 3-1. Get it? All right, now. So what is the reason? What is the reason for? So here's the reason. See? Just real quick, let me show you. So remember, 611 is my Washington State prediction. Sorry, folks. So this is why. See, the 6th prime number is 13. The 11th prime number is 31. You see? 13 and 31. That's why her favorite numbers are 13 and 31. And Taylor Swift, and like I just said, the I Pick Goat video is telling you what the next 9/11 is going to be, okay? All right, you understand what I'm showing here? Okay, there's much more I could show you with this. Okay, if I added up all the numbers and stuff. Okay, but anyway, so anyway, she drops in the I Pet Goat video, the animated video. The creature drops the video, drops the apple, and it rolls. Okay, and it hits Obama's boot. Okay, which was also Bush's boot. See, they're telling you they're both puppets. It hit Bush's because Bush was wearing the boot first, and then Bush turns into Obama, okay, in the video, because it's the same boot. They're just wearing the same shoes. That's what they're saying, right? Yeah, I'm getting to that. Okay, you people, it's okay. You guys can say what you want in the chat, but just know that, I'm getting to what you guys are saying. But so when the apple rolls after the Taylor Swift I Pet Goat Girl drops the apple and it rolls and it hits Obama's boot, which is also Bush's boot. Okay, it's the same shoe. They're just telling you it's a shame. Shames. Yeah, it is shame. It's the same puppet. That's all they're saying. Okay, they're just stepping into somebody else's shoes, basically. Anyway, so it hits Obama's boot. Obama's born on August 4th. That's my other prediction, is that Trump gets his head wound on August 4th. What they're telling you is that August 4th event is connected to that 6/11 event. That's why they're hooking it together, okay? That's what you're seeing. And then when it hits Obama's boot, rolls back, cracks open, and it cracks open into the C, the letter C. But they're telling you it's the water, okay? Because they're going to crack the Apple State, Washington State. And what happens when they crack it into the sea? Half of it is into the sea, half of it is just, let's say, on land, okay? And then the rebirth comes, okay? The rebirth comes of the lotus, the phoenix rising, the beast out of the sea. That's what you're seeing, all right? Elvis is the kraken. He's the beast out of the sea. He's the phoenix rising, okay? And anyway, so besides the fact that her favorite numbers are 13 and 31, well, and anyway, in that video, they have a bunny in the background. It's like an evil looking bunny, okay? Isn't that weird that they have a bunny in that video? All right, in that I Pet Goat video. Let me see if I can bring that up. Let me turn off the volume here. Hold on. So here she is. She was alive 1 second. Now her eyes closed. She She lets the apple roll. It hits Obama's boot. Whereas, well, you can't see it, but it hit the boot right there. Then it's split into the C, the letter C, and then a lotus grows. So you can't. The lighting is really bad here. Anyway, so there's a rabbit back there. Do you see it? Oh man. Hold on, folks. Let's see if I can get that rabbit in the picture. Where is it? Okay, there it is. See the rabbit in the back? So it's right above Taylor Swift's head. See? The bad bunny, get it? The evil bunny, the bad bunny. Are we understanding what I'm showing here? That's what that is? So you see it, but the eyes are like, okay? Wait, so are we understanding that part? Okay, now, according to, that's Bad Bunny, exactly. All right. Taylor Swift fans angry about Bad Bunny. Yeah, it says Taylor Swift fans expressed anger and disappointment after Bad Bunny was announced as the headliner for this year's Super Bowl halftime show. And you know what's crazy? One of the viewers brought this to my attention too. He canceled. Did Bad Bunny cancel his American tour? He chose to exclude the United States. He didn't cancel it. He just didn't. He said he's going to exclude the United States from his world tour dates. And yet he's going to do the, you know what I mean? He's going to do the halftime show. How ridiculous, right? And you know what? You know why I'm saying that is because it's they're trying to connect the Spanish thing, Even though I think he's wait, isn't he Puerto Rican? Is Bad Bunny Puerto Rican? Yes, Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican. He was born. His name is Benito. Benito. By the way, Ben means son in Hebrew. Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio. Yeah, I wonder if he's related to that creature. Ocasio, the creature. AOC, whatever that creature's name is. Anyway, so again, he's a Latin, even though Puerto Rico isn't it part of America, Puerto Rico? Anyway, it's the Latin thing. Do you get it? With all this immigration stuff, even though Puerto Rico is part of, like I said, the United States. But do you get it? Nobody, listen, no football player, man, cares about Bad Bunny, okay? Just like no real man cares about Rihanna, all right? Or, you know what I mean? The stupid people they put in there. It's total nonsense, man. Bad Bunny. Anyway, let me just show you something here about Taylor Swift. Another connection here. So, Elvis, he's born on January 8th, right? Look. So from Elvis's birthday, January 8th, to Taylor Swift's birthday, 12/13, is 11 months, 6 days. 6/11. There's your 6/11 connection. Or 9/11 upside down. You see what I mean? There's that's her birthday, 12/13. So from Elvis's birthday to Taylor Swift's birthday, 11 months, 6 days. You see? Oh, I could show you a lot more, but I'm not going to get into all the numbers. But here is from Elvis's birthday. If up to Bad Bunny. Okay. Look at this. From Elvis's birth to Bad Bunny's birth. Interesting numbers there. because June 11th is the 162nd day, and August 4th is the 216th day, and we're talking about 611. If you don't add the day up to that day, but if you don't add the day, because if you add the day, it would be 2 days. But 21611 days. There's your 611 in there, and the 162 or 216 is June 11th, August 4th. That's what number day of the year it is. But anyway, that's his birthday. Look at that, and it's got the 3113, and look 94. It's my birthday again. Actually, 9, 4, and 5. And 3 is a crown. For the people who don't know, if you've been watching my videos, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're new to the channel, you're not going to understand all that. But anyway, like I said, I can show you a lot more with the numbers connecting to Taylor Swift and how it connects to 611. But the number one thing is that her favorite number is 6. Her favorite number is 1331. 6 prime is 13. 11 prime is 31. And prime numbers means important. The most important number is the prime number. Okay, get it? Anyway, she was the Apple Music, because the halftime show is Apple Music. They sponsor it, the Apple Music, And you know what they said? They said that Jay-Z is the guy who is the person. Yeah, the primer, right? Primer. Jay-Z is responsible for the halftime shows at the Super Bowl. What is it? Yes, Jay-Z is responsible for producing and overseeing the Super Bowl halftime shows through his company Rock Nation, which entered into a partnership with the NFL to serve as the league's live music entertainment strategist. Anyway, like I said, the Swifties are mad, this Taylor Swift. So could it be possible? Now listen to what I'm saying. Could it be possible that something happens to Bad Bunny? Because in that thing, that Bad Bunny, there's an ear. One of his ears has it's got a hole in it. What's male? What do you mean? Did you hear what I said? One of its ears has a hole in it. Yeah, that's right. If you add up all the numbers between 1 through 13 is 91. And Elvis is turning 91 on January 8th next year. What's that mean? El Conejo Malo? What's that mean? Does that mean Bad Bunny or Male Bunny? What are you saying? I don't get it. I'm lost with you guys, what you're saying in the chat. Yeah, the girl in the iPad Go video is Taylor Swift. Okay? And Bad Bunny is a G. What's that mean? A gangster? Is that what you're saying? Or Bad Bunny is a butt slammer? Which one are you saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's a butt slammer. They call him. What is the nickname for Bad Bunny? They call him the King of Latin Trap. More like Latin crap. That's more like it. King of Latin. Horrible, whatever it is. He's also sometimes called his real name Benito. Benito. Anyway, what else is his name? What do the gay people call Bad Bunny? They call him the queer icon. Can you believe this, man? Did you hear what I said? They call him the they call him the queer icon. What? I'm not sure what you're saying about an underground thing. I don't get it. But anyway, speaking of upside down, remember I was telling you 9/11, like, he had the book upside down, My Pet Goat, and when Bush was reading in the classroom, when they whispered into his ear, okay? Remember Trump's ear, supposedly, and of course, what happened? What time was the ear shot of Trump? Okay? But look, so anyway, uh, when they were reading the book when Bush was reading the book, he was reading it upside down. The word Washington equals exactly the same as the words upside down, or if it's just one word upside down, I'm not sure. But upside down equals the word Washington. Every number is the same in gematria. So upside down equals Washington. Okay, and I just told you that he's reading the book upside down when he got the the message in the ear, right? And what time did Trump get his ear clipped? Look, listen.
Time, it is 6:11, 12 weeks to the minute that the shooting began. I would like to ask everyone to join me in a moment of silence.
So did you hear that? He says 6/11. And then after that, he said 12 weeks. 12 weeks is 84 days. So you have 6/11 and 8/4, both my prediction dates. And then they do four bells, you know. See?
Time, it is 6:11, 12 weeks to the minute that
he got his ear clipped. Of course, nothing, total nonsense. But he got his ear clipped, and the time was 6/11. So Bush on 9/11, they whisper into his ear, and you understand what I'm saying? A lot of connections here. By the way, just to let you guys know, I know it shows everything backwards. Like the numbers are backwards here. 6 prime is 13, 11 prime is 31, but it's showing backwards. Like this is my right hand, not my left hand. My phone is messed up. And it shows everything opposite. Do I believe that there's going to be a rapture? Not before the mark comes out, no. After the mark comes out, it's a possibility. But if it's not, get ready to have your head chopped off and don't take the mark. That's all. Just be prepared for a rapture, but understand that we have to endure to the end. So that's it. You know. Yeah, agenda. That's right. Yeah, good comments. Yeah, I mentioned that before, but good comments. Yeah, the 1 through 13 is 91, and 7 times 13 is 91. Yep. And the bells, they rang the bell 4 times after he says 6/11 and 12 weeks. What is it? The bells represent, uh, warning or death, or you know what I mean, or mourning, whatever. Listen, listen. We don't have all the answers, okay? But I will tell you this, because people ask questions about everything about the Bible, and look, I don't know about every single thing, but all I know is that who is the target of the devil? Who's the devil's target? Who is it? It's not the Muslims. It's not the Buddhists. It's not the. It's not the. Uh, he's not going after the JEWs. He's not going after whatever religion other than Christians. Okay, his only target is the Christian, because we believe in Christ. Who is the adversary of the devil? Is Christ. Okay? That's why he has to go after the Christians, all right? So don't worry about what's going on, you know. I'm saying people are thinking, oh, the Antichrist is going to come from the Middle East. No. No. The Antichrist is going to fool the Christians. How is a Middle Eastern person going to fool the Christians? Ain't going to happen. All right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Daisy. Yeah. The that they put up another video, besides that one on that Heliofont channel. Yeah. I remember showing that, and they took that one down. Yeah. I probably have it on this channel somewhere. That video. Yeah, and let me say this: you think it's a coincidence that the only music video? Pay attention. Elvis was a musician, right? A singer, musician, which like Lucifer in heaven. But listen to what I'm saying. The only video of this Erica Kirk is, and Elvis is in it. You tell me that's a coincidence? The only music video of this creature, right? Was there other music videos of this Erica Kirk? Elvis was in it. I'm sure that's just a coincidence. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, people are saying, is Erica Kirk the I Pet Goat Girl? It's a mixture. Yeah, you can say that one is part of it too. All right, but no, it's Taylor Swift. Something is going on with this Taylor Swift, and uh, you know, connecting to the Super Bowl. All right, there's something going on. Don't ask me. Like I said, could something happen to Bad Bunny? Like I said in that video, that's what I was going to show. So remember, the ear was clipped at 6:11. Okay, Trump's ear, right? Now in the video, the bunny. Let me show you the bunny. See, I'm not playing the music because I don't want to get a. I just want to show you the ear of the bunny. Has a. I don't know if I can get it. Yeah, see. Give me a second here. I'm about ready to lose it. Oh man, I just messed up my phone. Stupid. Now I can't see it. It went dark on me, the screen. See the evil rabbit behind the I Pet Goat Girl. See, there's the I Pet Goat Girl right there. That's like the Taylor Swift character. Hold on. And then the evil rabbit, the bad bunny, get it, is behind her, and it's got a hole in it, in its ear thing. I can't even see. I told you my screen went dark, folks. Right there, there's like a little black hole. Okay. Anyway, so uh so could it be that Bad Bunny, maybe something happens to Bad Bunny? Hold on, folks. I literally can't see the screen here. I just put the brightness way up. Still can't see it. Yeah, that's right. Taylor is like Tyler. Yeah, very close. Yeah. Yeah, and Elvis was all about Las Vegas, and she was zipping through Las Vegas, you know. Yeah, trust no one. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No, this is not going to go viral. No, this won't go viral. You know what? My video, listen, my videos won't go viral unless it's like presented well. This is not presented very well. You got to show good images and, you know, and have more of a, and shorter video, you know. No, this will never go viral. But anyway, like I said, this is the Bad Bunny thing, you know. So what else is there? Oh, okay. And in the iPad Goat, how I know it's all about the Super Bowl is this part right here. Um, where is it? Give me a second here. Where is it? Right there. So this is the part. See, this looks exactly like the Super Bowl trophy right there. Okay. See the head of this woman is the football, and this is the trophy right here, the stand. So if you've ever seen the Super Bowl trophy, it's the football in the shape of a football, and this is the stand, you know, the body of the trophy, and there's the top of it, the football. And why is that important? Because and no, and you can't see it, but she's in a shell, which like a pearl, right? Because this is going to be the second Pearl Harbor, this event on 6/11, and the trophy is uh and the trophy is and the trophy is called the Vince Lombardi Trophy, and Vince Lombardi was born on June 11th. See, they're telling you they're telling you right here that it's morning, like death is coming. Okay, they're telling you death is coming. She's in a shell. The next Pearl Harbor. It even looks like a number 2 there. But anyway, so it's Pearl Harbor, and you have the football trophy, which is the 6/11, which I told years ago. All right, I told you everything is about the. Well, she's in a shell, like I said, or the pearls. You know, like the next Pearl Harbor, and I've already shown how Pearl Harbor connects to 9/11, and how 9/11 connects to 6/11. And to both predictions. And that's Charlie. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. You're right. That could be the representation of Charlie. Yeah, that the one that's bleeding with the thing. Yeah, and he's got white on. Yeah, he's wrapped in white. Is that what you're talking about? That the picture of the. That's interesting. Yeah, you guys are making good comments. Yeah. What would the- What? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. I don't. No, I don't know what you're saying. But anyway, look, folks, go watch my videos. Listen, go to the live stream section. Go to the live section of this channel. You know where it says the word live? go hit that. Not, when you go to the channel, you go to the channel, then you have to go to the live section. The live section is where all my recent videos are. Go watch the last 3 months of live streams. That way, or 3 or 4 months actually, uh, and get caught up. Okay, you have to get caught up. Yeah, I appreciate that. Anyway, like I said, Vince Lombardi Trophy. The Super Bowl trophy is called the Vince Lombardi Trophy, and Vince Lombardi was born on June 11th. So basically, the Super Bowl trophy is the is June 11th. They're telling you the trophy, that's when Elvis gets his trophy. And this year, the Super Bowl is at Elvis Stadium, Levi's Stadium. Levi's is Elvis. And I've shown all how the Super Bowls all connect to Elvis. I mean, certain Super Bowls. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Rocco, in my video. That I was saying it was going to be Seattle at the Super Bowl. Yeah, a possibility, but that was my first choice. Yeah, I appreciate that, HM. And listen, folks, I wasn't prepared to do this video. I just wanted to show you that this Bad Bunny thing, there's something to this, you know? Anybody have anything else to say? I don't even know what to say anymore. Yeah. Where was Bad Bunny born? Almirante Sur? S-U-R, look at that. Almirante. Anyway, folks, I have to end the video anyway because I have to go somewhere. But I just remembered. Yeah, what about? Yeah, I know 99% of the people born on June 11th. I've looked it up, but what about it? I'm saying. What about him? Yeah, I've mentioned it many times, the person you're saying. I've talked about him a few times. Almirante Sur Barrio of Vega Baja. What is the zip code for Vega Baja, Puerto Rico? Yeah. Can I tell you who I thought that Bad Bunny looks like? I thought he looked like this dude. Maybe you know how Michael Jackson uh, made his face lighter. Listen to what I thought it was. Hold on, let me put it down here. Let's see if they do a comparison here of these two. They're not even showing it. These two. No, this is who I thought Bad Bunny was. No, I'm saying I'm not like that other person. I don't think they're playing. But look, I thought Bad Bunny was Nipsey Hussle. Have you seen just with lighter skin? You get what I'm saying? Uh, Bad Bunny. Let me see if I can find one particular picture that I thought looked like him. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not him. Don't be ridiculous. I was just saying. Imagine if he had white skin. You know, like lighter skin. I'm saying. I'm not saying they're the same person. It was a joke. I'm not stupid. I'm not like these other people. You see what I mean? Like Nipsey Hussle, whatever his name is. Nipsey Hussle, who was also taken out. What is this? Anyway, all right, folks. No, it was a joke. It was a joke, folks. I'm not stupid. Anyway, all right. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see if this, you know, maybe Taylor Swift comes out and does a collaboration with this creature. Maybe they collaborate. Taylor Swift collaborate with Bad Bunny. Honey collab rumors. Honey. Yeah, I think I'll leave this video up just for a day or two, okay? This stupid video. I really don't want to leave this video up, but if you really want a Super Bowl video, go to the live section of this channel and scroll down and find the Super Bowl video I did recently in the last few months, right? Go watch that video. That one is a good video. And I did think that Taylor Swift, I didn't come near saying Bad Bunny, but you go watch who I say has the biggest chance. I was saying the Seattle and maybe the 49ers. But the only reason I said the 49ers is because if they were to win, it would be the third team to have 6 wins, which is 666. Get it? But uh, I was saying Seattle would be the number one pick. But I don't pay attention to football. I don't, yeah. Don't ever gamble, folks. It's the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I know about the FIFA Cup that starts on June 11th next year. Yeah, in Mexico, I think. You can't leave a link. What did the post say? Tell me. Someone's saying that a Q made a post about Bunny. What is the post? Tell me. You can't leave a link unless you have a wrench. Nobody on my channel has a wrench. What what did Q write? Those who know cannot sleep. That's what they wrote. But what's that got to do with Bad Bunny? I mean, did it say something about Bad Bunny? I don't get it. And there's a picture of men in bunny suits. Those who know cannot sleep. And then they show a picture of men in bunny suits. Those who know cannot sleep. I mean, I kind of understand, but I don't get it. No, I get it. There's a bunny related, but that was today. That was the Q post today. Was that today's post, or when was that post? Oh, 7 years ago. Okay. Yeah. Does it have a date? Does it have a date? Anyway, folks. Yeah, that's a good point. I should check from the announcement of of how many days in from his. Oh yeah, it was on 9/1. Oh yeah, because Elvis turns 91 next year. Yeah. All right, folks, I got to end the video here. I'll leave the video up, even though it's a horrible video, but I just want to show you something about the iPad Goat Bunny thing. Since that stupid Bad Bunny. Why do I keep getting the same stupid notification, man? Where am I? Give me a second here. Yeah, interesting. All right, folks, I'm ending the chat. Sorry for the boring video. I'm gonna leave it up just to let people know that I'm saying something about this Bad Bunny because I know everyone's gonna be talking about it. I'm not the only one that's gonna end up talking about this. You're gonna have lots of people talking about Bad Bunny and the iPad Goat connection. All right, God bless all of you. Jesus is God. I'm sure other people are gonna have better connections. I just wasn't. I didn't dig deep enough on this, but I'll give a. Hold on. HM, I really can't do that right now because I just watch like preacher channels that preach on the streets, you know, and not every one of them is good on that channel, but when certain ones, who go out and preach on the street to the people, it's entertaining and, you can learn some, Bible verses too. But other than you, I would recommend that you just read the New Testament, what I mean, for right now. And then, but if you have the patience to read the whole Bible, from beginning to end, do that. But if, but if you're not going to do it, then at least read the New Testament all the way through. Oh yeah, they scored 13 points in their first game, and then 31 in their next game. Yeah, there it is, 13-31. Anyway, God bless all of you. Yeah, I appreciate that, Nico. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, agenda. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to get into it, but if this other person, we're talking about somebody else, this Cody dude, if he apologizes, I'll forgive him. But for right now, he still hasn't apologized. But I'm gonna try to be more nicer at the moment. Anyway, yeah, that read the KJV. Try, if I was you, HM, I would read the new King James version. It'll be a little bit easier for you to read. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, folks. All right. One more minute. One more minute, folks. Like I said, I'm going to do another video. Trust me on this. And that one I'll probably leave up when I do a better version of it. Right now, I'm just not. I'll let other people do most of the research on this. I'm too lazy right now to do it. Like researching his name, like his full name and all that stuff. I just don't feel like doing it. Yeah. I'm tired of this, folks. I'm tired of doing this, man. Someone's asking me about the Space Needle Burning Man. That was at Burning Man, that picture. I got it off of one of the Burning Man pictures that you're talking about. All right, folks. I got to end the video. God bless all of you. Jesus is God. Whatever anyone just posted, if you want to repost it, you can post it under this video, or you can post it later on my live stream. I'm going to come back on live in 3 hours and 45 minutes, okay? I'll see you guys in 3 hours and 45 minutes from now, okay? With another live stream. End the video. Jesus is God. I'll be back in 3 hours and 45 minutes. End the video. Hold on. All right, I'll see you guys in 3 hours and 45 minutes. End the video. Oh, hold on. The reason I'm not ending the video because I'm trying to see if there's something important that I'm missing here. Hold on. What is going on here? What was that? All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in 3 hours and 45 minutes. End the video. Jesus is God.